You're here because something deep within you knows there's more to life than what meets the eye. You've felt it, haven't you? That pull, that whisper in your heart that tells you there's a higher version of yourself waiting to emerge, a state of being where everything flows effortlessly, where synchronicities are constant, and where you feel fully aligned with the universe. But how do we get there? How do we reach that vibrational state not in years, not in decades, but 10 times faster than we ever thought possible? That's what we're going to explore together. To begin, let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly felt alive? Not just happy or content, but fully alive, like every cell in your body was vibrating with energy, like you were in perfect harmony with the world around you. If it's been a while, don't worry. You're not alone. Most of us live in a state of disconnection, caught up in the noise of the third dimension, the fears, the doubts, the judgments, the endless to-do lists. But what if I told you that the key to escaping all of that is already within you? What if the door to the fifth dimension, the realm of infinite possibilities, unity and flow, has been waiting for you to open it all along?
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons.
The first thing we need to understand is that raising our vibration isn't about escaping the physical world or bypassing our challenges. It's about embracing them fully, seeing them as teachers, and using them as stepping stones to ascend to a higher state of being. Think of it like a radio. Right now, your consciousness is tuned to a specific frequency, picking up the station of the third dimension. To access the fifth dimension, you don't need to destroy the radio or throw it away. You simply need to tune to a higher frequency. But how do we do that? How do we shift our consciousness to a higher channel? The answer lies in 3 core practices: awareness, alignment, and surrender. Let's start with awareness. The first step in raising your vibration is becoming aware of where you are right now. And I don't just mean physically. I mean emotionally, mentally, and energetically. Take a moment right now to pause and check in with yourself. Close your eyes if you can. What are you feeling? What thoughts are running through your mind? What sensations are present in your body? Don't judge or try to change anything, just observe. This simple act of awareness is incredibly powerful because it shifts you out of autopilot mode and brings you into the present moment. And the present moment is where all transformation begins. Here's a deep question for you when you observe yourself. Who is the one doing the observing? Is it your mind, your ego, or is it something deeper? That something deeper is your true self, the part of you that exists beyond time and space, the part of you that is already vibrating at the frequency of the fifth dimension. The more you connect with this deeper self, the more your vibration will naturally rise. Once you've cultivated awareness, the next step is alignment. Alignment means living in harmony with your highest self, making choices that reflect your true values and desires rather than the fears and conditioning of the third dimension. Think about your daily life. How much of it is spent doing things that truly light you up, that fill you with joy and purpose? And how much of it is spent on things that drain your energy, that feel like obligations or distractions? To raise your vibration, you need to start saying no to the things that pull you out of alignment and yes to the things that bring you closer to your true self. But here's the catch: alignment isn't just about your actions. It's also about your thoughts and emotions. Every thought you think, every feeling you hold, is like a signal you're broadcasting to the universe. And the universe responds to that signal by bringing you experiences that match it. So if you're constantly thinking thoughts of fear, lack, or judgment, you'll attract more of those experiences into your life. But if you consciously choose to focus on love, gratitude, and possibility, you'll begin to shift your reality in profound ways. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That sounds great in theory, but in practice, it's not that easy. And you're right. It's not easy, especially when we've spent years, sometimes lifetimes, living in the lower vibrations of the third dimension. But that's where the third step comes in: surrender. Surrender doesn't mean giving up or being passive. It means letting go of resistance, trusting the process, and allowing the universe to guide you. It means recognizing that you don't have to do it all on your own, that there is a higher intelligence within you and around you that is always working in your favor. Let me share a simple but powerful practice that combines all three steps: awareness, alignment, and surrender. It's called the vibration reset. Whenever you're feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or disconnected, pause for a moment and ask yourself, what am I vibrating right now? What signal am I sending out to the universe then? Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and imagine yourself surrounded by a golden light. This light represents the energy of the fifth dimension: pure love, pure harmony, pure possibility. As you breathe in, imagine this light filling every cell of your body, raising your vibration higher and higher. As you exhale, let go of anything that no longer serves you: fear, doubt, judgment, resistance. Do this for just a few minutes. And notice how your energy shifts. This practice works because it aligns your mind, body, and spirit with the frequency of the fifth dimension. It reminds you of who you truly are: a limitless being of light, connected to everything and everyone. And the more you practice it, the easier it becomes to stay in that high vibrational state, no matter what challenges come your way. So let me ask you again, what are you vibrating right now? And what would it feel like to raise that vibration to the highest possible frequency, to step fully into your power, your joy, your flow? The answers to those questions hold the key to unlocking your highest potential. Let's take this journey even deeper. Are you ready to dive into the next part? If so, we'll explore the secrets of how to amplify and sustain your vibration using the hidden forces of the universe. Let me know when you're ready to continue. Now that you've started to understand how awareness, alignment, and surrender form the foundation of raising your vibration, let's go deeper. Because raising your vibration isn't just about fleeting moments of joy or temporary states of flow. It's about sustaining that energy so you can maintain your connection to the fifth dimension and accelerate your journey to your highest potential. Here's the truth: the universe is alive. It's not just a collection of stars, planets, and matter. It's a living, breathing field of energy and consciousness. And this field is always responding to you. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions act like a magnetic signal, constantly communicating with the universe, constantly shaping your reality. But here's the catch: most of us are unaware of the immense power we have to co-create with this universal field. Let me ask you something. Do you think your current reality is happening to you, or do you believe it's happening through you? If you feel like life is just a series of random events, or that you're at the mercy of forces outside your control, you're still operating in the third dimensional mindset. But when you realize that everything in your experience is a reflection of your vibration, you begin to unlock the hidden forces of the universe. To amplify and sustain your vibration, you need to learn how to consciously engage with these forces. There are three universal principles that can help you do this: resonance, intention, and gratitude. Let's start with resonance. Resonance is the idea that like attracts like. It's why tuning forks vibrate at the same frequency when placed near each other, and it's why you attract people, situations, and experiences that match your energetic state. If you're vibrating at the frequency of fear, you'll attract fear-based experiences. But if you're vibrating at the frequency of love, abundance, or joy, you'll attract experiences that align with those energies. So how do you shift your resonance? One of the most powerful ways is through your environment. Look around you. What does your physical space say about your vibration? Is it cluttered or clear, chaotic or peaceful? The energy of your environment directly influences your state of being. Start by creating a space that feels high vibrational to you, whether that means surrounding yourself with plants, crystals, art, or simply keeping it clean and organized. But environment isn't just physical, it's also energetic. Who do you spend your time with? What kind of media do you consume? If you're surrounded by people or influences that drain your energy or perpetuate lower vibrations, it's time to set boundaries. Remember, you are the sum of what you allow into your energy field. Be intentional about what and who you let in. And that brings us to the second principle: intention. Intention is the bridge between thought and reality. It's your way of telling the universe, this is what I choose to create. But here's the thing: intention isn't just about setting goals or making plans. It's about aligning your entire being, mind, body, and spirit with the energy of what you desire. For example, let's say your intention is to raise your vibration and live in alignment with the fifth dimension. It's not enough to simply think, I want to raise my vibration. You need to feel it, embody it, and act as if it's already true. What would your life look like if you were already vibrating at your highest frequency? How would you think, feel, and act? Start living from that energy now, and the universe will respond in kind. One of the most practical ways to set powerful intentions is through visualization. Visualization is like rehearsing your future in the present moment. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in your highest vibrational state. See yourself radiating light, joy, and confidence. Feel the energy of the fifth dimension flowing through you. Picture the synchronicities, the opportunities, and the connections that come your way as a result. The more vividly you can imagine it and the more emotion you can infuse into it, the stronger your intention becomes. Now, let me ask you, what's the one thing you've been afraid to claim for yourself? Is it abundance? Freedom? Love? Whatever it is, set the intention right now to step into that energy. Not tomorrow, not someday, but right now. Because the moment you set a clear and aligned intention, the universe begins to rearrange itself to match your vibration. The final principle is gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational states you can embody. It's like a direct line to the fifth dimension because it shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from fear to love. And the best part, gratitude doesn't just raise your vibration, it also magnetizes more of what you're grateful for. Here's a simple practice every morning. Before you start your day, take a few moments to reflect on 3 things you're grateful for. But don't stop at just thinking about them. Feel the gratitude in your heart. Let it expand. Let it fill you up. And throughout the day, look for opportunities to express gratitude for the little things: a kind word, a beautiful sunset, a moment of peace. The more you cultivate this energy, the more it becomes your default state. But let's take gratitude a step further. Can you be grateful for the challenges in your life? For the moments of pain, struggle, or uncertainty? This is where true mastery begins. Because every challenge is an opportunity for growth, a chance to learn, evolve, and raise your vibration. The next time you're faced with a difficult situation, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? How is this helping me grow? And then find a way to be grateful for it. Now, let's tie it all together. Resonance, intention, and gratitude aren't separate practices, they're interconnected. When you align your resonance with high-vibrational environments, set clear and aligned intentions, and cultivate gratitude as a way of life, you create a powerful feedback loop that amplifies your vibration and sustains it over time. But here's the key: you can't fake it. The universe doesn't respond to what you say you want, it responds to what you are. So if you truly want to reach your highest vibrational state, you need to embody it at every level. You need to live it, breathe it, and become it. Let me ask you, are you ready to step into that version of yourself? The one who is aligned, empowered, and vibrating at the highest frequency? If the answer is yes, then you're already on the path. If you've come this far, it means one thing: you're ready. You're ready to move beyond the limits of the third dimension, beyond the fears, doubts, and resistance that have held you back, and fully step into the limitless flow of the fifth dimension. This is the space where manifestation becomes effortless, where synchronicities guide your every step, and where you feel deeply connected to the infinite intelligence of the universe. But to enter this flow state, you must let go of everything you think you know about control, effort, and even time itself. Let me ask you a question. When you think about your goals or desires, do you feel like you're chasing them, or do you feel like they're naturally flowing to you? Be honest with yourself. Most of us have been conditioned to believe that we need to push, to strive, to force outcomes in order to achieve success. But this mindset is rooted in the third dimension, where scarcity and separation dominate. In the fifth dimension, the rules are completely different. Here, you don't chase your desires, you attract them. You don't force outcomes, you align with them. So how do we make this shift? How do we move from effort to flow, from striving to allowing? The answer lies in three key practices: presence, trust, and alignment with universal intelligence. The first practice is presence. Presence is the doorway to the flow state because it's the only place where your true power resides. Think about it: the past is gone. The future hasn't happened yet. And the only moment that's real is this one, right here, right now. But how often do we actually live in the present? Most of us spend our days mentally dwelling on the past or anxiously projecting into the future, completely missing the magic of the moment. Presence isn't just about being mindful or paying attention to your surroundings, it's about fully inhabiting your experience. It's about feeling the aliveness in your body, the rhythm of your breath, the energy of the space around you. When you're truly present, you tap into the infinite field of possibilities that exists in the now. And that's where the fifth dimension lives, not in some far-off place, but right here in the eternal present moment. Here's a simple practice to cultivate presence throughout the day. Pause and ask yourself, am I here or am I somewhere else? If you notice that your mind is drifting to the past or future, gently bring it back to the present. Focus on your breath, the sensations in your body, or the sounds around you. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes to stay anchored in the now. But presence alone isn't enough. You also need trust. Trust is the foundation of the flow state. because it allows you to surrender control and let the universe do its work. Trusting the universe doesn't mean sitting back and doing nothing. It means knowing that when you take inspired action, the universe will meet you halfway. It means releasing the need to micromanage every detail of your life and allowing things to unfold in perfect timing. Here's a question for you. How much of your energy is spent worrying about things that are outside of your control? And what would it feel like to let all of that go? To trust that the universe has your back, that everything is happening for your highest good, even if you can't see it in the moment. When you cultivate this kind of trust, you free yourself from the resistance that blocks the flow of energy and opportunities into your life. One of the most powerful ways to build trust is through the practice of detachment. Detachment doesn't mean giving up on your desires. It means releasing your attachment to how and when they manifest. It means focusing on the feeling of what you want, rather than obsessing over the specifics. For example, if your desire is to attract abundance, don't get caught up in the details of how much money you'll make or where it will come from. Instead, focus on the energy of abundance, the feeling of freedom, security, and joy that it brings. When you embody that energy, you naturally align with the vibration of abundance, and the universe responds in ways you could never have planned. And this brings us to the final practice: alignment with universal intelligence. Universal intelligence is the infinite field of awareness that connects everything in existence. It's the source of all synchronicities, the force that orchestrates the unfolding of the universe with perfect precision. When you align with this intelligence, you become a co-creator with the universe. You move with the flow of life, rather than against it. But how do you align with universal intelligence? The key is to listen. The universe is always communicating with you, but the messages often come in subtle forms: a gut feeling, a sudden insight, a seemingly random encounter. To hear these messages, you need to quiet your mind and tune into your inner guidance. One of the most effective ways to do this is through meditation. But not just any meditation, with the intention of connecting to the fifth dimensional flow. Here's a simple practice. Sit in a quiet space, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Visualize yourself surrounded by a field of light, representing the energy of the fifth dimension. As you breathe in, imagine this light filling your body, raising your vibration higher and higher and higher. As you exhale, release any thoughts, doubts, or fears that are keeping you stuck in the third dimension. Then, simply sit in silence and listen. Don't try to force anything, just allow whatever arises to come through. As you practice this, you'll begin to notice subtle shifts in your awareness. Synchronicities will become more frequent. You'll start to feel guided, as if an invisible hand is leading you toward the people, places, and opportunities that are meant for you. This is the flow state of the fifth dimension, a state where life feels effortless, where everything unfolds with perfect timing, and where you feel deeply connected to the universal intelligence that governs all things. But here's the most important part: the flow state isn't something you achieve or master, it's something you return to over and over again. Every time you get caught up in fear, doubt, or resistance, you have a choice to stay stuck in the old patterns of the third dimension, or to realign with the flow of the fifth. Let me ask you one final question. What would your life look like if you fully trusted the flow of the universe? If you stopped resisting, stopped doubting, and allowed yourself to be guided by the infinite intelligence within and around you? The answer to that question is your highest vibrational state, and the path to that state is already within you. You don't need to wait for the right moment, the right circumstances, or the right tools. You are the tool. You are the moment. You are the universe in human form, and the fifth dimension is your natural state of being. So take a deep breath. Feel the energy of the fifth dimension flowing through you right now. You don't need to chase it. You don't need to force it. You simply need to remember who you are, a limitless, powerful, and divine being, here to create, to love, and to flow. You've already begun the journey. The fifth dimension is waiting for you. Now, step into it fully. The universe has been waiting for this moment, and so have you.